We can do this. We made it last year. Honestly, there's proof that you made it last year. You really did. You made it. I want to congratulate you for making it. But this year, I want to teach you something that's going to be able to supercharge your life so that you can become everything that you need to become. So I want to just talk about this from this perspective. It's the resolutions that will change your life forever. Now, since this is eChurch, I want to just give you a little bit of what God had to say about that subject. In the book of Isaiah, chapter 43, verses 18 and 19, he said, remember not the former things. Another translation says, forget the former things. Don't dwell on the past. Don't think about the past. Do you realize that most of your future, it's really determined by the past? It's by what you've experienced, what you've thought, what you've allowed to come into your life. All of those things will really determine what's going to happen in the future. A number of psychologists actually have said this, and the psychological industry has already told us that the predictor of future behavior is really seen in the experience of past behavior, or the greatest predictor of future behavior is past behavior. So don't remember the former things. Don't remember what you went through last year, your last decade, all those things. Don't remember them. Forget about it. Actually, just forget it, because your life will be grandly determined by the negative things that you remember. So forget about it. You're not making it any better by thinking about it or talking about it. So just remember, you just need to let stuff go. Don't do it. Many people get themselves all worked up and they begin to talk so fast, no one can get in a word edgewise. Why? Because they're dwelling on the past. They're dwelling on past behavior. They're talking about how they feel and what their emotions are. And that is the big thing right now. We've gotten out of facts and things that we really need to hold on to, and we've gotten into feelings. This makes me feel this way. This is how I feel. This is the way that it should be because I feel this way. But here we already have God telling us something completely different. He said, forget the former things. Forget about them. He said, don't even remember. Don't dwell on the past, or don't remember the things of old. He said, see, look at this. He said, I'm doing a new thing. If you let me, I'll do a new thing if you let me. He said, I'm doing a new thing. He said, now it's going to spring up. You're going to see it. He said, don't you perceive the new thing that I'm going to do? No matter what, you need to just say, okay, I believe that. I believe that God's doing a new thing for me, for my life, for my family, for my friends, the people around me. God's doing a new thing. He said, don't you perceive it? Yes, you do. Yes, you can. You can make it. You can do it. You can perceive it. You can think it. You can view it. You can have a vision of it, and then you're going to make it come to pass. He said he's even making a way in the wilderness and paths in the desert. Making a way in the wilderness. Many of us, or most of us, we live around cities. And so we don't really realize that God's actually talking to us about making a pathway where there is no pathway. Where there's no path whatsoever. He said that he is going to make a pathway for you, for your life, for your vision, for your future, for the success that you desire, for the relationships that you desire, for the depth of your spirituality that you desire. God's going to give you a new way to be able to achieve that.